All right, guys, next conversation is about building your conversation muscles. Now, when you're with your buddies, when you're with your friends, you never run out of things to say, but you do run out of things to say when you're talking to someone you don't necessarily know. It could be a girl that you're nervous about, or either way, you basically have these blocks in your head. And the only way to get over those is through repetition. And just like when you're lifting weights, you're lifting, let's say, I don't know, 10 kilos in each arm, it's difficult for you, it gets easier, you move up to 12 kilos, then you move up to 14 kilos, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, and it gets easier and easier and easier. But at the same time, you're always stressing your system more and more and more. And then before you know it, you're up to, let's say, 25 kilos per arm, and 10 kilos feels like nothing to you. So just like that, if, let's say, a 1-minute conversation feels stressful with a girl, if you do the next exercise that I'm about to tell you to do, it'll start to become just super easy having conversations with pretty much anybody. So when you approach a girl, if you're someone who's like super nervous about it, you don't know what to say, I want you to put a stopwatch in your pocket. Do it for like half a minute or 1 minute, depending on how you feel. And no matter what, you got to hold a conversation for that 1 minute. Now, it does not count if you go up to a girl and you say to her hi and she's like, hi, bye. That doesn't count. You literally have to use the amount of time that is in your stopwatch until your phone starts buzzing, and then you can say like, oh, my phone is buzzing, I guess he must like you, or something like that. I don't really know, but you move it from half a minute to 1 minute, from 1 minute to 2 minutes, 2 minutes to 3 minutes, to 4 minutes, to 10 minutes, to 20 minutes, to an hour, etc. The more you do this exercise, then the easier it becomes to have conversation. You just have to keep staying in that situation, dealing with those emotions of, I want to get the fuck out of here, I don't want to ruin this, blah, 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 to start actually enjoying it. And once again, of course, the more you do this, the longer you hold conversations, there's a much higher chance you'll actually end up sleeping with the girl. Because a lot of the times, if the girl's staying with you for longer and longer periods of time, and she's attracted to you, she just needs to be comfortable enough to go home with you. Wait a minute. I lost my train of thought, Dee. We're gonna have to edit this out. But oh yeah. So one final factor. When it wait, 3, 2, 1. Shit, I forgot it again. Hold on a second. Oh, 3, 2, 1. One final factor when it comes to doing this. Now, I've had a lot of students who they've reached like the 4 or 5 minute mark, and after maybe 3 minutes, they have nothing to say because I'm literally standing right next to them and they cannot move. So a lot of the times there'll be like a bit of silence, which, by the way, it's very important to be able to deal with silence. It's very masculine when you're able to deal with silence. It creates tension. But a lot of the times there's silence, and what happens? The guy says to himself, okay, well, I have to be here for like another 2 minutes at least. Donnie's standing right here. I can't just run away. And what happens is they get bored. And the moment they get bored, they basically say to themselves, well, this conversation is already fucked. I can talk about whatever I want. And then the moment you say to yourself, I can talk about whatever I want, that's when the magic happens, because that's when self-amusement happens. And a lot of the times, you'll see that basically anything you blurt out, as long as it's coming from the right place, the girl's actually going to enjoy it, and you guys are going to have a great conversation.